Hello. So in this video, I will introduce you to Zynecoin. So Zynecoin is a cryptocurrency that has been around for 7 years now. 7 years ago, it was created by a team that includes marketers and IT developers and is listed on 3 platforms: DigiFinex, Mexi, and Probit Global. The unique feature of this cryptocurrency is digitization, the tokenization of human genius. Indeed, based on the matrix of humanity, the African continent. This African continent, which represents an incredible human potential, brimming with youth and creativity. Truly, it is the opportunity to give it the power to master and take control of its future, and to highlight, once again, the potential, incredible with its youth and all its creativity. So, how actually what is being developed is a virtual incubator that will enable the creation of digital objects from innovative ideas. From this platform, anyone with the idea of creating a digital object that will be immediately useful and thus used by a segment of the population will be able to find a community of developers ready to develop this tool, and will be able, thanks to the tokenization of their project, to find the funding that allows its deployment. So the particularity is that these tokens will only be accessible in Zynecoin. You will need to have Zynecoin to exchange them for this token. So the fact that the utility value that will be attributed to Zynecoin will have a very strong impact on its speculative price. Do you know what Zynecoin is valued at today? At $0.014 at the time I'm making this video. You can go to the reference directory CoinMarketCap, type Zynecoin, Zynecoin. You will indeed see the price of Zynecoin at $0.014. And so, this represents a market capitalization of about $2.3 million because there are barely 170 million tokens available, theoretically. Because there are about 60 to 80 million that are actually diluted. So the rest is held in reserve, allocated to the team. All of this is detailed in the white paper and through the tokenomics. Market capitalization of $2.3 million, it represents a low cap, represents a very low capitalization. And this represents a very strong potential for valuation, 100-fold very quickly. Because moving from $2.3 million to $230 million will not be complicated through the deployment of this digital incubator. Mr. Z, which is already more than 80% developed, alongside this and closer to us, the W7 application will be released. The W7 application is extraordinary. I will summarize it for you and will detail it in the next video. By the way, that's why I invite you to subscribe indeed, to be able to follow the incredible adventure of Zynecoin. W7 is an application that utilizes artificial intelligence and blockchain technology for certification. And it will simply allow the detection of young football talents on the African continent by stepping off the beaten path of today's traditional recruiters. To really go provide kids with a tool via the smartphone, as it materializes through an application. And so, even in the most remote areas, giving a kid the opportunity, via a link, to appeal to donors, to have them finance a series of tests that will allow him to detect his full potential to become a professional footballer. Once he passes his tests and meets the average, these tests are certified by a certifier who will specifically travel, conduct a thorough investigation, redo, and administer the tests to verify their validity, register them on the blockchain, and provide the kid with a development plan. He will be sponsored by a coach who will oversee several certifiers. And it will be the cream of the crop in this selection, but it gives everyone a chance to be accepted into specific training centers, partner training centers, where Asian recruiters, particularly from the Middle East, can recruit the future talents they are looking for in their desire to use football as a means of soft power. Incredible. And so it's truly a collaboration. South-South, from the global South, from the African continent and Asia, from Asia to Africa, and from Africa to Asia. And so there is an incredible ethical dimension to this project. W7. In terms of financing the realization of dreams for young African kids who are truly talented. From an athletic standpoint, and with an incredible mindset to become great footballers. And by the way, FIFA statistics show that 40% of professional players playing on the European continent, which remains the largest league today, will be of African origin by 2030. So, it's really a tool that promotes a great future, and this W7 tool, which will be released by the end of May 2025, so very soon, there will be an exclusive partnership with Zynecoin which will find a new utility value in this environment. It's for this purpose, for that, and for these reasons that one should not wait. And go buy Zynecoin on Probit Global Mexi or DigiFinex. Zynecoin, abbreviated as Zyn, is listed in USDT. I'm giving you first-hand information. Go accumulate Zyn because you have leverage here, an incredible potential for gain, while also addressing an ethical dimension and having a strong impact. The development of the African continent, which is truly a continent of extraordinary future with human potential. Incredible. It's your turn. Take advantage of this information and see you very soon for more valuable information. Thank you. See you very soon.